Welcome back to my weekly freelance check-in. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one of these, but I've had a lot of messages of people saying, "Hey, I really love this series and I think it's really helpful and you should keep doing it." So, last time I took a break is because I felt like I was spinning my wheels, was doing a lot of work, but I wasn't getting anywhere. And this one is the opposite. I actually have a lot of work. Some things have been slipping because I've been focusing on deadlines and shoots and things that are non-negotiable on my calendar right now. So rapid fire, I'm working on a music project for Fresh Tape Media. I just finished a 10-song sync album for Morrison Young. I am starting to work back at Sounds True. I have a lot of work with Come Alive Creative that is really growing. We had a really big project at a healthcare conference a couple weeks ago that took a lot of time. I'm doing an 8-week boot camp through Motion for creative direction, learning some marketing and ad skills that I think are going to help me with a lot of my work and a lot of my clients. And tomorrow and Friday, I am working for TV for the U.S. women's soccer game versus Japan. So, yeah, social media, music has both kind of slipped, but right now they're not a huge priority. I'm reminded of this quote that I heard, I want to say, on a podcast where somebody had asked an author, "Hey, how do you juggle all this stuff? You got kids, you got books, you got a business, speaking engagements." And she basically said, "Hey, when you're juggling things, you just have to understand which balls are glass and which ones are plastic. Which ones can you drop or set down for a little bit, and which ones do you definitely need to keep in the air?" And it's just figuring that out day to day and dealing with that. So there's certain things that are non-negotiable with hard deadlines and contracts, and I have to be on set from this time to this time. And then the rest of it can probably wait a couple days. So the shift has been figuring out what's a priority. And when I get opportunities or I have conversations or I even see other job postings for gigs, it makes me pause and think, is this really pushing me forward? Is this worth it? Do I have time for this or not? And I've been getting to the point where I'm passing up certain opportunities. And I think that's really helping because I have a goal to get to a certain amount of money per month guaranteed. And I'm really close to hitting that. I have an interview next week with a record company up in Boulder that I'm looking forward to because that will get me a lot closer, and that uses the skills I learned at Sounds True. This is using the skills that I'm learning in this project for Fresh Tape Media. It's using the skills that I'm learning in this boot camp. So I'm excited that I'm taking the time to do this learning and add some new skills, and it's going to hopefully open some other doors for me that are going to get me closer to this goal. So wish me luck tomorrow and Friday for the U.S. women's versus Japan soccer game, and stay tuned for a lot of really cool projects that should be releasing soon. And I'll check in with you next week. I'll let you know how it's going.